It is that time once again. Ladies and gentlemen, the Elite League 2026 playoffs are upon us. That is right, and we're not going to win it because we're absolutely dog crap. I'm only joking. So, yesterday we had the final league games of the 2025 to wet. Something doesn't seem right about this room. Hold on. Ready? There we go. We're settled. We're ready. So, yesterday, the final league games of the 25-26 Elite League season took place. The Nottingham Panthers lost 4-1 to Cardiff. Belfast won 6-4 in Coventry. The Steelers lost in Glasgow. And, of course, the other game, the Five Flyers defeated the Dundee Stars in overtime, and the Guildford Flames sealed 5th place with a win over the Manchester Storm. So the playoff seedings go as follows: Belfast Glasgow, Cardiff Coventry, Nottingham Manchester, Sheffield Guildford. It is a really interesting playoff quarter-final setup, because I know a lot of the big four teams are like, oh, we're easily going to knock out Manchester. Well, look what happened in Manchester a few days ago. Holy moly, what happened in that game? Sheffield and Guildford has been a close series. Yes, Glasgow are 8th, but they have the capability to knock Belfast out. And everybody's fearing Coventry this year. So today, we're just going to go over the playoffs, and I'm going to give my bold predictions. We're going to do a bit of jersey rating as well. If you guys go on to enjoy this video, give it a like and, of course, subscribe. And if you're watching on TikTok, give me a follow. I also go live on TikTok occasionally, but TikTok keeps restricting me at the minute. And, of course, if you do have any other video ideas that could help me over the off-season, leave them in the comments below, because I would love to know. And there are rumours going round about Brandon Whistle, but I'm going to discuss that one in another video. So let's talk the playoffs, specifically the Steelers. I just want to get started with my team. Obviously, everybody is doubting Sheffield in the playoffs. I've heard that Guildford are easily going to knock Sheffield out. We'll be lucky to make it to the playoff final weekend. To an extent, I agree. To an extent, massively, I disagree. Yes, this Steelers team disappointed us quite a bit this... Where was I? Yes. So, yes, the Steelers team have disappointed us a bit this season. But against Guildford, especially in Sheffield, we can play. And all the Steelers need to do is have a bit of passion. Because if they have a bit of passion... I do apologise. We can go there. We can go to the playoff final weekend. I really don't get hate for the Steelers. And do you know why I don't get hate for the Steelers? You have no reason to hate them. Oh, Hurd's playing for the Steelers. That's a stupid reason. I just don't like their fans. Half of our fans are nice, apart from some of them on Twitter. But yeah, I just don't get it. But yeah, I just feel like if there's any time this Steelers team need to prove everyone wrong, it's now. It's in the playoffs. The second team I'm going to talk about in the top 4 are the Belfast Giants, the league champions. Now, Belfast had a really good season in the league. They went out in the Challenge Cup semi-final, just like we did. They're playing Glasgow. Now, on paper, and especially on my piece of paper, it has Belfast going through all together on it. But Glasgow have been picking up form just a slight bit since Corey Nielsen left and that the assistant coach has been on the bench. I think Glasgow's not that bad. And they could have finished 7th. They finished the season tied on points with the Coventry Blaze. But obviously due to differential reasons, they couldn't finish above the Coventry Blaze. They had to settle for 8th. But I think if Glasgow give the passion and confidence they have, they can get through. But I just see it having Belfast going through on it anyway, and if Sheffield and Belfast do go through, there's a very high chance that will be a semi-final matchup. And I'm telling you, I'm all for it. I'm all for watching Brandon Whittle play for Belfast, and damn right knowing he's coming to Sheffield next season. Because as much as I've seen fans go, but Brandon's retiring, he's playing one last season with his brother. That's not what the rumours currently indicate. But, you know, whatever happens, happens. Now let's talk about Cardiff. They finished second in the league, and honestly, if I was to say anything, I'm not so sure if they deserved it. I feel like Nottingham deserved second place more than Cardiff, and Nottingham, you could have gone second place on Sunday, but you chose not to. I feel like Cardiff will be a dark horse in the playoffs. Their form over the past few games has been brill. It's been brill. And if they have that form in the playoffs, they could win the whole thing. And Cardiff are one of my favourites to win the playoffs simply because of how they've played in those final few league games. Nottingham, on the other hand, Nottingham were like the league leaders, and everybody genuinely thought like late last year that it were going to be Nottingham's year and they were going to be the best team in the league and win it all. And after they won Nan's dinner tray, the league results slipped down, and they got to the cup final and they won the cup because that's the only cup they can win apart from the playoffs. Can't win the league because they trick themselves every year that they think they're going to win it. But I just feel like, yet again, but we've got to go for that Nottingham are they're the reigning playoff champions. I nearly said back-to-back. That's not happening. It could well, but I don't think Nottingham will win it. I don't think Nottingham will win the playoffs this year. Obviously, thank God that the Steelers and Panthers can't meet in another semi-final, because I am not putting up with that again this year. But do I think Nottingham have it to win the playoffs? Yep, they'll want to defend that title. And they could get a treble of some sort. It's not the actual treble, but, you know, they could get a treble. Do you know what annoys me? People have genuinely said, where's Nottingham's treble? And I have to keep saying they won one in 2013. New Elite League fans, man. But I think Nottingham will go to the playoff final weekend. But then again, they're playing Manchester. And Manchester have been a really good team this year. They were unlucky to not finish fifth, Manchester, because Manchester's been a really good team this year. And I think Manchester will have what it takes to go to the Final Four. And if Manchester knock out Nottingham, I will be sitting here laughing my arse off, knowing damn well. Imagine if their season ends before ours. How funny. Anyway, guys, everything I say in this video isn't meant to harm fans or hurt fans. It's just my opinion. What I don't like is I say my opinion and then a lot of people go, oh, it's a Steelers fan, it's a biased opinion. No, it's not. It is just my opinion. Who do you want to win the playoffs? Do you want it to be the Belfast Giants, the Cardiff Devils, the Nottingham Panthers, the Sheffield Steelers, the Guildford Flames, the Manchester Storm, the Coventry Blaze, or the Glasgow Clan? It's on, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for a rumour video. That is it from House of Steel.